Have you been interested in getting a fitness tracker slash smartwatch, but to tell you the truth, things like a Fitbit or an Apple Watch are way out of your league as far as their price? If that's the case, I have a great alternative for you, one I want to tell you all about here in just a moment. Stay tuned. Hit the subscribe button and click the bell notification to become part of the Transplant Helper community. Hey folks, welcome to Transplant Helper again today. My name is Jim Merle, and today we're kind of going to be doing a little bit of a product review, at least kind of giving my opinion on a brand new product I've at least just received called the Amazafit Biip It. Now, I know it sounds a little bit like Fitbit, but it's not. It's Amazafit. That's the company. The Biip is the product line. I really think it is a wonderful alternative to your Fitbits, trackers, to your Apple Watches, that sort of thing. Basically, if for no other reason because of price. Well, you'll go out and spend $200, $300, $400, $500 and up, say for a Fitbit or an Apple Watch even. This one right here will cost you somewhere in the neighborhood right now of about $70 to $75. And so with that being a comparison in itself, if that thing is worth anything, it's probably going to be a pretty good choice for many of us price-wise. You know, some of us live in a post-transplant world, so finding monies to blow on certain things, it's just not always there. However, we are very health conscious, so having something that kind of keeps track of our steps, our activity, kind of keeps up with our heart rate, that sort of thing, it could be pretty important. And this one right here does exactly that. Now, this won't necessarily be a full review of the product. As a matter of fact, right here in the corners, I'm going to start linking a few different other YouTube reviews that I think were absolutely awesome, that really helped me to make my decision to reach out to Fitbit and basically ask them if I could try their product. And so thankful that they were able to do that. So I'll let you watch the others on their full review, but basically an overview of this watch is, it is a great alternative to, say, an Apple Watch. You can see it kind of has a very similar look. I'm upside down here in the camera, but it has a pretty similar look to the Apple Watch, but there are a few features that set it way apart. Number one, obviously price. That $75 versus the $300, $400, $500 price is certainly a huge difference between these two. Even more than that, however, one of the things that impressed me the most, back when I owned an Apple Watch Series 3, which I had one for a few months, I decided to go ahead and sell it at Christmas time just for an opportunity to get rid of it. One of the problems I had with that Apple Watch was basically battery life. If you used it at all, or, you know, really kind of kept it, especially kept the heart rate monitor on all the time like I wanted to do, not quite 24 hours of use time. As a matter of fact, I found it best just to charge it overnight every night, because if you didn't, it was going to kind of down you to the next day. And that's kind of overall the way all the Apple Watches are, about a day's 20-something hours worth of life at best, as well as even the Fitbits. You know, they have a little bit better battery life, but still not great. This thing right here, the Amazafit Biip, boasts a 45-day, I didn't say hour, a 45-day battery life. Now, you might say to that, that's crazy. There's no way that can happen. As a matter of fact, 45 days is kind of on the longer end of even their estimations. However, I've seen tons of reviews, all of which were very positive about this product, but basically said, you know what, we get 30 days out of this thing, no problem. And so basically you're able to wear this thing just like any wristwatch, in that you put it on and forget it. And then even after that, when that 30, 45-day period is up, you drop it on its little charger for about 2 hours. It's fully charged, ready to go again. Now, that may seem impossible to you, but one of the ways they're able to accomplish that is with a type of screen that's on here. It is more like your standard LCD watch. Now, you're not going to be watching videos or anything like that on this. You're not going to be, you know, checking up on YouTube like that. It doesn't have those features, but it basically has an LCD type screen like any wristwatch would. And the beauty of that, and I hope that you can kind of see this, is that you can not only have a long battery life, but you can see it really, really good, say, outdoors. And so I've got it right here in my video light, so there's a lot of light hitting on this, and the more light that hits it, because of the way it reflects, the more that you see. So when you go into a brighter environment, you can really see this watch. And while it's not being backlit like, say, an Apple Watch or anything else would be, it's using that LCD, the older technology. That's what it allows it to have this amazing battery life. Now, if you're in a dark situation, like I wear it at night, because it's not only a fitness tracker, a heart rate monitor, monitor. It's a sleep monitor and several other things. You can actually go ahead then and hit the button here on the side, and it gives you more of a backlight. I don't know if you can kind of see that, but it gives you more of a backlight situation where you can see it really, really good. So what are the basic features of this particular thing? Now, again, if you're looking for something to check up on Facebook posts or to, check your tweets or Instagram, this is not it. It's not a full-blown smartwatch. It's kind of a hybrid of a fitness tracker / smartwatch, and it does several things. I've got, there are thousands, by the way, and by the way, if you've ever had an Apple Watch, they've got like, I don't know what, 20 backgrounds you can choose from at best, other than making your custom one. But this has got, there are literally thousands and thousands of backgrounds available for this. Mine happens to be set up with, it's got the time, it's got the date. I've also got the weather showing up. It's telling me if it's rainy, cloudy, whatever outside. It's got the high for the day and the low for the day, so the temperature is there, and that's really something I like seeing. On this screen, I'm looking at my steps per day. I burned 169 calories on my walk, and currently my heart rate is 96. And I've got the heart rate monitor on 24/7. You can see maybe these little flashing green LEDs, and when I put it back on my wrist, it'll continuously check my heart rate, which, again, the Apple Watch, Fitbits, all those can do that, but this does it much more efficiently and much more effectively, in my opinion. Now, once you get outside the realm of that, you can scroll through several different screens, get a little bit more in-depth on the weather. It does give you, both on Android as well as on iOS, notifications, and that can include your text, your phone calls, so it tells you who's calling, who's texting. It does let you read the text here on the watch. You can't respond back like you could with an Apple Watch, but you can read the text here, so it kind of gives you, you can screen who it is, kind of get an idea what it is they're needing. Inside of the app, which actually it has, in my opinion, a great app that goes along with it. It's the Amazafit app. Inside the app, it gives you basically all of your latest here on there, all of your health related stuff you can scroll through. It allows you inside of this app to go in and set up, I should say, almost everything as far as picking your faces, the typical type stuff, telling it where to monitor the heart rate, how to convert the steps, all of that, count the calories, all the stuff. But then on the notification side, and this is really what I liked, it allows you to go through app per app and choose what you want to be notified about. So I only have, in this case, even though I've got all kinds of social media, I have, I think, text messages, phone calls, and just my Facebook Messenger notifications turned on is all that I want to see. Again, you're not going to respond back through this. It's not that type of technology, but it does allow me to see that. And so basically everything that pertains to my YouTube channel, that's the main ways I, like being contacted, it lets me know that, and I can check up on it. So I'm really, really happy with this. And again, they sent this out to me, I'll admit. So I didn't pay for this product, but I would tell you right quick, I would pay for this in a heartbeat, okay? That's kind of a pun intended too. It's a heart rate monitor. But anyway, I would pay for this very quickly. I hope to get one of these for my wife very soon. I think it's something she would enjoy because she wasn't into the whole Apple Watch and especially the price ecosystem there. She would like something a little cheaper. This is definitely it at about $75 at the high end. Great product. Again, I'm going to be linking reviews up here in the corners, the description below. You can go check out others' full review that are certainly better done than this one. But just as a heads up, I wanted to share with you that I think this is a great product, a great alternative to the Fitbits, to the Apple Watches, especially if you're like I am and you just don't want the, just the bothersome tech here on your wrist, and you want the battery life. Again, 45-day battery life, 30 days easy, even with everything turned on, including the built-in GPS, tracking and giving all that information back to the app itself. I think it's great. Again, I'm not necessarily a good tech review guy. I'm a techie. I've got a lot of tech. I love tech. But so not the best review necessarily, but I do give it my 100% recommendation, and I hope that you'll be willing to check it out. And by the way, I've got a link here beneath the video in the description. It is an Amazon affiliate link, and so that means I get a tiny, tiny, tiny commission, which does not come out of your pocket, by the way, but a tiny commission that Amazon pays me just for sharing the link and for you clicking on it. So if you want to go over and just shop Amazon, just check it out. That would be great too. But anyway, I appreciate you joining me today. I hope this has helped you out, and I hope that you'll consider buying the Amazafit Biip. I definitely give it my 100% backing and recommendation. Stay stronger, friends.